Welcome back on this glorious and amazing day. I promised you last clip I'll share with you a story. So I met with someone face to face. It wasn't on video, it wasn't on the phone. And I knew this adult for a while. And he is planning to change his body. And he knows me. Came to talk to me about the concept. And I had a little talk with him. I didn't want to look straight into his eyes because I didn't want to poke. But very briefly, before he's going to run to the knife and butcher himself and really go through all that so many people regret afterwards because it wasn't done properly, I told him that there's various, I told him I'm open-minded, I'm very open-minded, everything goes with me as long as it makes you happy. But what makes you happy not only for today, but for 10 years, 20 years, 50 years? And I also explained to him I go for the truth. And basically I gave him this concept. I explained to him this concept that I explained last week on this video clip, which that sometimes people don't want to be male because they don't want to identify with a male. And he asked me why. And I remember looking down, didn't want to look in his face. I say, sometimes, your father could be on the rough side. And I kept on peeking up as I was talking to see his reactions. I wanted to see his reactions. And sometimes when your father is on the rough side, your father's not available emotionally, your father's not there for you, subconsciously, you don't want to be that person. And that young man just nodded with his head. He nodded with his head. And with a very soft tone, he says, "Wow, that's so true. That's so true." And you could see he was going deep in thought. Holy moly, for the first time, he freaking got a different perspective. Do it or don't do it. No, it's not about do it or don't do it. 99% of us is emotions. The only letdown for me was I thought, okay, so now let's work out. Let's go to therapy. Whoever you choose you want to go to therapy for to work out the relationship the way you look at males. In your personal life, it was your dad that was or on the rough side or did not have time for you. He was just, can't remember how we finished that session, but he was just like really deep in his thoughts. And I thought that it was over, but he just went for it. And one day I'll sit down and talk to him and find out the rest of the story. But the fact that he sat there and he was really deep in his thoughts and really like, wow, yeah. I mean, there's one thing that you get a lot of attention, negative, positive, whatever you're lacking, you're going to get a lot. Now, it sounds like I'm not being nice. It sounds like I'm not being open-minded. It sounds like I'm not understanding them. Well, let's wait for the third category and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much. Have yourself a wonderful and delightful day. And always, please do remember, you are greater than you think you are.